guys, it's your girl Tiffany with Tips Custom Creations, coming to you with another video today. Today we are going to focus on using HTV, which is in other terms heat transfer vinyl. I had an Etsy order that I needed to get shipped out today, so I wanted to show you guys my process and how I use HTV, and this will be the final product. So I will show you guys how I was able to complete this order. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so today we are going to be using HTV vinyl. HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl, and I use this on shirts, any type of clothing. I also use it on like little canvas bags. It can be used on different things, but mainly I use it for clothing. And I purchased my vinyl from several different places depending on the circumstances. If I'm in a rush, then I'll order from either Amazon or atlantavinyl.com. And if not, then I'll get it from Heat Transfer. What is it? Heat Transfer Warehouse, I believe that's what it is. I will leave the link in the description so that you can check that out for yourself. But yeah, let's go over to my computer screen so that I can show you my design and how I start to cut out my design. Today I will be using Silhouette. I did hear that there was some type of maintenance going on with what is it, this design space for Cricut. So to make things a little easier, I'm gonna work in Silhouette today. All right, so I have my Silhouette open and I have my design already saved to my library. So I'm just gonna type in what I'm looking for. The customer, they want this design on a white shirt, but she wants the letters red with black outline. So I just need to go in here and ungroup these so that I can change this 23 and change the color of the silhouette of the graduate. So right now what I'm doing is I am just ungrouping so that I can go in and change my colors. So I'm gonna go over here to the open fill panel. I've clicked on the 2 because I want to change this to the red. So I clicked on the 2 and I went over here to the color panel and I'm just gonna click on this red right here. Okay, and then I need to change the outline to black. So I'm gonna click on the outline and I'm just gonna go back over here to my color picker. It's already pulled up from the previous one. So I'm gonna click on black and that changes it to black. And then I am gonna click on my red silhouette of the graduate and I need to change that to black. And that is how you change your colors in Silhouette. I'm going to group them together. And I'm pressing this on a large shirt today. So right now it's sized at 10.93 inches. What is that? In height, and 11.365 in width. I think that's a reasonable size for a size large shirt. So we're gonna keep it at that. So next, we're going to focus on cutting out the design. Well, first, let me back it up. So with Silhouette, I've noticed that I have to separate all my colors because it will not separate on its own. Unlike Design Space, it will separate the colors for you and let you cut them individually without you having to ungroup and everything. So I'm gonna have to go back in and ungroup and try to get all my colors grouped together so that they can cut together. Let's see. Let's hit back on that. Okay, cool. So I need to click on this and I need to click on the 2 and the 3. I'm trying to do this with one hand, you guys, so just bear with me. I need to hit shift Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something really quick. I noticed that for my senior word, I have this white inside of my black. Okay, so I wanted to show you something, guys, really quick. If you notice, there's a white color inside of my words, and I don't need that white. I need that to just be empty, so that when it does go to cut, it'll just cut the outline of the letters. So as you can see, we have this white box, but we have the black filled in for the letter when I only need the outline of the black. So I'm gonna go put that back. And how to fix this, I'm just going to grab all of these, all of my letters, the SENIOR. I went over here and went to my modify panel. And what you want to do is, while you have everything, all of the letters selected, I'm going to click subtract all. And you may not see anything happen, but once I click subtract all, I go in to remove my white. You can see that it has removed that inner color, and that's what we want. So I'm just going to remove all of these. And I can delete these because I don't need those anymore. Hold on. And I'm gonna go back in here and I can group everything together, group all of my black together. I'm gonna also, I don't know if you guys can see the outline, it has like a little red in it. I'm just because it bothers me, it's no big deal, it's not gonna show up when cutting it, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna change that to my line to black. All right, so I have everything grouped together. I'm gonna bring this back to the front. Hold on, so I'm gonna need to, all right, so I need to ungroup this again because I need my silhouette to, I need my silhouette to be in front of the 2 and the 3. So for the time being, I think I'm just going to change that outline to white just so that we'd be able to see it and it'll stand out more. I'm gonna bring my grad to the front, and there you have it. So that's how the finished look will look once it is pressed on the shirt. So now let's go ahead and get our colors separated so that they can cut out individually. And I'm gonna go ahead and group my senior word together. I'm actually gonna cut out the graduate separate just because I wanna lay that on top of the red 2 and the 3. So let me go ahead and group this together. Okay, so now that I have everything that I want to cut out, I'm going to go over here and click send. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my my Cameo, and I will bring you guys over there with me. Okay, so I actually ended up going back and taking out the inside of the 23 for the black, since my red was going to be on top of it anyway. So I did the same thing. I just took my move tool and drug my mouse over the 23 and went to my modify panel, and then I clicked on subtract all, and that is how I was able to remove the inside of the black 23. So I'm gonna go back over here to send. I see I have a little piece from my senior word still in the box, so let me go back and remove that. All right, so here's how it's going to cut out. Let's see. One thing that you want to remember is when you're working with heat transfer vinyl, you want to make sure that you mirror it. So after you get your correct settings and everything, when you hit send, it'll ask you if you want to send as is or if you want to flip your image. And you're always going to want to flip your image when you're working with HTV. So I have connected my Cameo. It says ready to load. Up here in my settings, I've already clicked on the heat transfer smooth, and I actually went in myself and created this. I created this cut setting. And what I like to do is, even though it says my blade depth is on 8, I like to bump it up to 9 just to make sure that it cuts it all the way through. And I don't change anything else. I leave it just as it is. And now that I am ready to cut the vinyl, I'll go down here to send. And as you can see, like I said, it's gonna ask, have you mirrored? Heat transfer designs often need to be mirrored. Do you wish to send the design mirrored or send it as it is displayed on the screen? And I send it as mirrored. I'm gonna go ahead and load my mat with my HTV on it before I click send, and I will be right back. All right, so I got you guys set up on my tripod. I have my vinyl already cut out and placed on my mat. Yes, I am using a Cricut mat. I like the Cricut mat over the mat that comes with the Cameo because it's you have different choices to choose from. I am using a strong grip mat, which holds the vinyl in place pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and place my mat onto the Cameo. Click on this arrow button over here. Now I'm gonna go back over here to my laptop to click on send mirror, and we'll start cutting. Alright guys, I have my t-shirt here on my heat press, and I'm going to put my protective sheet over the shirt so that I can do a quick pre-press to get any moisture and wrinkles out before I lay my vinyl down. I only pre-press it for probably a good 5 minutes. I have my heat press set at 320 for 20 seconds. So let's start by layering this first, my black outline. I'm gonna get my T-square. If you don't have one of these, I suggest you get one because these things come in handy when you're trying to line everything up. They make it so much easier. So much easier. So I got it lined up where I want it. I'm just making sure that everything is level. Once you get your vinyl where you want it, put your protective sheet down. Then we're going to press. I'm gonna press it for 20 seconds. All right, those 20 seconds are up. I'm gonna let this sit for about a good 30 seconds before I peel it. I noticed that this vinyl, it does better, it peels better once it's been sitting for a few seconds, as opposed to me peeling it right away, because if I peel it right away, when I pull my plastic up, it tends to pull with it and it'll mess up the vinyl. Okay. All right, that looks good. Then I'll come with my red and layer that on top. Got an extra piece of vinyl right there. All right, I have it where I want it. Gonna do the same thing, put my protective sheet on there and press that for 20 seconds. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for about 20 seconds before I peel. While I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna grab my last image, which is my graduate. I hate when the vinyl rolls. All right, let's go ahead and peel this red. And that looks so good, y'all. So good. All right, final image. I can get this unrolled. All right, so we're gonna put one right there. right, put my protective sheet back down. Repeat, press for 20 seconds. All right, gonna give it a good 20 seconds before I peel. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here is the final product. You guys, that looks so good. I know that the customer is going to be pleased. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this packaged up so I can ship this out today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you wanna see more, make sure you hit that notification bell, subscribe to my channel, like and share, and see you guys later on the next one.